In this video, I'm going to talk about something that has been on my mind, and I know that it affects mainly it happened in South Africa. I don't know about other parts of the world, but let's just speak about this, focusing on South Africa. Okay, back in the 90s when apartheid was phased out, remember during apartheid, right? Black men were the ones doing hard labor, okay, fixing things with their hands, building with their hands, fixing cars with their hands. All the labor that required hands and that was hard, it was actually performed by black men, right? White men would just be supervisors or overseers or managers all the time, right? In the apartheid times now. What happened was when apartheid was phased out, black men felt that doing these hard labors, working with their hands, was low class work in a way. So they stopped, most of them, by the way, the majority of them stopped doing these and stopped showing interest in learning those skills because they were deemed to be of low class or low value or low sense. If you are a man and you are doing those, you were highly undermined by men themselves. So it became normal for a man to hire someone for the little things in their house, little things like changing the doorknob, little things like hanging up posters on their walls, because doing such work was deemed to be of low class, or that you are uneducated. It was just of low class. So here's the thing. Growing up, right, I'm gonna speak for myself. I started realizing how attractive men who are working with their hands are. Okay, a man that has knowledge of construction is very attractive, not only by studying it, by actually performing it. He is there trying to fit the door, he is there doing some plumbing work, holding a drill. Such things I now find very attractive. Okay, and I have realized that also a lot of women find that attractive. Apart from a man being attractive when he does these kind of skills, what I've also found about such skills is that they make a lot of money. Okay, I know that the world has now moved to technology, but we still need furniture. Okay, we still need plumbing. Okay, we still need electricians to fit the wires and stuff. Okay, we still need our doors to be fixed in life. We still need construction. We need houses to be built. Okay, wood works a lot. Most of the things that we use as human beings are made of wood. All right, we still need the big trees to be cut. Okay, and that requires hands. So what I've also seen is that these skills make a lot of money. They make a lot of money. And growing up, I've also found that a man with such knowledge, the knowledge of such skills, is very attractive, extremely attractive. It feels as if he has the knowledge on earth. Now, that is just my perspective. I don't know if you also feel the same. If you're a woman and you also feel the same, please drop a comment and let me know if you share the same sentiment or I'm just crazy. I don't think I'm just crazy anyway. I think it's actually a fact. I do that. That is why I'm making this a bit personal, though it's addressing a general issue. I do find them very attractive, and I feel that a man with such skills has a bright future ahead of him. Well, a man in an office, you know, using their computer, doing remote work, that's also okay. It is also okay. When, as I said, when apartheid was being phased out and office work was normalized and it was deemed the high class type of work, it was okay. I did, back in the days, probably I was very young anyway, I did find such men attractive. But boy, as I grew older and wiser, I'm telling you, a man with hand skills, well, I find to be more attractive, and I also find them to have a better future. Now, I've realized also that most South African men complain about not finding jobs, or if they are working, they are not getting promotions in their workplace, or the salaries are not enough. But don't on me is that if they can get to learn hard labor skills, they can make a lot of money. They can improve their financial conditions. They can be able to supplement their salaries. I mean, there's an old man in my neighborhood. He is retired, but he used to work at an appliances store. So what he does now to supplement his pension, he fixes appliances. He fixes your fridge, your washing machine, your dishwasher, your microwave, such. So that made me realize that a man with skills will never go hungry, no matter the economy, no matter the situation. So it's very important for a man to learn such skills. I know that one would say that even women can learn such skills and show interest in them and make a lot of money. But I'm speaking about men specifically because they are actually the providers. They are the ones that are always complaining now about not having enough money, about women having more money than them. So I feel that men can really change their lives by learning hard labor skills. I mean, furniture, it's something that everybody needs. Every week someone is moving into a house, someone is getting a job, someone is acquiring furniture in their home. There's always a need for furniture. So they can learn, a man can learn some woodwork in order to make furniture. It's a skill that needs to be learned, and that will help them be financially free in the future. Another skill that I feel they need to learn is construction, building a house, okay? Mixing sand and packing bricks. I think it's a skill that they can learn, because remember, not everybody has a lot of money, but people can try to extend their houses by just either expanding the size of the room in their house, one of the rooms in their house, or adding an extra room in their house. So if they can learn building skills, they can be able to help such people. You find that people want to improve their homes, but they do not have a high budget, you know, to hire someone who has been in the construction industry for the longest time and has probably worked with bigger companies. But if an ordinary man that probably has a job, or that does not have an income, can learn such a skill, he can be able to negotiate with that family as to how he can help them get the extensions or expansions they need for their home at a reasonable price, which will then help them with their finances as well. And I think working with wood is the skill that would give one a lot of options, you know, even if it's not furniture per se, your coffee tables, your entertainment stands, your dining room tables, your dining chairs, your couches, your beds, your headboards, your side tables, just to mention a few. Even if it is not that type of furniture, with wood you can also create wall art, portraits. There are so many options. Hell, you can even make coffins, different kinds. Get the license and sell them. You understand what I mean? So I think it's the fact that these skills have been looked down upon, and men have ignored them so much that they find it hard to actually go back to basics. So I feel, that's now my personal opinion, I'm not imposing this on anyone, I feel that if you are a man and you want to improve your financial state, your financial status, you can venture into such industries or such skill set. Even realized that there are men who look down on men who change tires. A simple thing like changing a tire or fixing a tire. That's what people need. A lot of people have cars. Tires need to be changed, tires need to be fixed all the time. There's always something around, there's always a problem around tires. So I think that's also a skill that mainly South African men should actually try and get into, try and learn, in order to earn extra money for themselves and improve their financial situation. I also think that fixing cars can be another skill that they can learn in order to improve their financial situation. I think panel beating is by far another skill that can help them improve their financial situation. So there's a lot I can think of at this point. So it's something that needs to be learned, and it takes the will to actually go for it. Now, if you have not subscribed, please do so. Subscribe and like the video. Another thing is that I think focusing on acquiring these hard labor skills is also going to help men not to go the easy route of scamming women. You know, he doesn't have to be a baddie by using women for their financial resources. And it can also help him gain dignity and be a man of integrity. It's also going to help him reduce the chances of contracting STIs and STDs, because then he won't have to find validation by sleeping around with a lot of women, because then he's going to be too focused on getting his life together, finding some purpose in his life, instead of chasing after women or sitting on the internet not learning anything, or excessive drinking, always out drinking with friends, because they're not doing anything, they're not learning any skill, they're not improving their lives in any way. That is just me, that is just my thought based on my observation. I think that is the problem. Most South African men do not want to learn these deemed hard labor skills and do the hard labor jobs, because such jobs and such skills are being looked down on. And actually those are the skills that can make you a lot of money. Learning such skills and starting businesses based on such skills, it will also help you. I mean, you can just look at China, look at their designs and make them here in South Africa. You don't need to go for import and exports. You understand what I mean? So you can just be inspired by a design, a furniture design that you see on the internet or in China or whatever, and make it yourself and sell it here locally. Make yourself some money. Trust you me, you will not be low class. If anything, it will make you more attractive and it will put you back on the map in life. You won't have to complain all the time about women being gold diggers or women making more money than men or such things. You understand? So this is just me thinking out loud. If you have more skills that I have not mentioned in this video, please, you can put them down on the comments below and basically just tell me what you think. These are just my thoughts. I'm just thinking out loud. Thank you for watching. This is Life on the Table with Noxolo M. See you in the next video.